Hey. Listen, let's pretend. Let's pretend you finally get to take your family on that dream vacation of a lifetime to Disney World. Let's say you create all these memories of a week-long, stress-free holiday type of staycation while at the Disney resort. Your bonus check, your bonus check just covers all your monthly bills, right? And now that your bills are covered, you have additional time to compose content, music videos, or just whatever it is that you want to do every morning while looking out the big picture window of your own garden. All right, cut. Enough of that, right? Cut. But you have to first dig a foundation. Now let's get into it. Listen. Are you an aspiring network marketing professional? Maybe you're a professional who's using your influence and times wisely. Is that you? Are you a current independent business owner trying to figure out how to get to the big money, but you can't figure out how to be as productive as possible? Nothing you're doing is working. You feel success coming 1 minute, then the next minute, you're losing all motivation and just can't figure out what's keeping you stuck. So you have come to this conclusion, that you just want to give up. You're this close to giving up, thinking this just isn't for you, right? Well, most entrepreneurs know that you have to be adaptable and agile to overcome many obstacles. And we're basically all in totally different positions. If you have any kind of entrepreneurial spirit or muscle in you, some of us have a harder time maybe staying motivated. Maybe you're not pushing enough products, putting enough information out, or putting in the work that you feel that you should, right? Or maybe you're someone just too focused on transitioning out of your 9-to-5 job. You hate your job, you just want to leave, right? Or you quit, or maybe you was just laid off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you were laid off or whatever, or maybe you just got kids out there that you just want to make a better life for, or you just want to have more time with them or with your family instead of, just waking up every day just to go trade time for money about 5 to 6 days a week. Or, maybe you just simply want to go on some kind of vacation or just go to some exotic location that you've always dreamed about with the people that you care about, and do things like that, right? Meanwhile, there's other independent business owners who feel like they're doing pretty good. Whether they're just getting by with no plan to tap in to their next level. They feel like they're doing pretty good. Well, it doesn't really... hold on, pause, y'all. I hope I pause it. See, and it's things like that, bloopers, moments of bloops, fails, and mistakes that happen right in the middle of doing your work, doing a video. I really, truly hope y'all can hear me, because I was sure I had to do this video again. If I have to, I will, because I really want to get this message out. As I was saying, no matter where, no matter what level you're at, you must know that there's always going to be room to reinvent yourself and get into your own personal growth. Like self-development activities, working on yourself, working on your business goals, and just doing things that you've been putting off probably for these last few days, these last few weeks, months. It could even be years that you've been putting something off, right? Well, there comes a time when you must recharge, reset, and do some investing, which is what this video is about, by the way. In my last video, I talked a little bit about some ways to have some success and keep being successful, keep progressing. And that was by working on developing you. How you must, grow yourself into a successful person, and how personal development is one of the most important aspects of network marketing. Well, today, I want to share just a few tips on how you can actually get started doing this. Developing yourself should rule your daily affairs, okay? And this was a mistake I've made for many years myself. Letting distractions and other people's problems just rule my day instead of going hard for me. You know, just doing everything so wrong. And I'm still learning as I go. You know, I'm in a company right now and have no sponsor at all. No one training me and teaching me nothing. I'm learning everything on my own. I don't know exactly who my upline is. There's really not no leadership. And yet I still have the fire, the passion, and the desire to learn all that I can. I just keep going, you know. All the PowerPoint presentations, better videos, the brochures, all that, etc., aren't the reasons why people don't really have progress and success in business. Okay. For example, you order a whole stack of flyers and brochures online, right? And you just really feel invested, you feel motivated, you're excited, you're gonna get a marketing team, a street team, right? You're gonna get out here, you're gonna pass out all your flyers, your marketing, let everybody, let the whole world, let the whole community know about your business and what you're doing, right? How many times has that really actually worked? Like, come on. How many people is really sitting out there waiting for you to drop off a brochure so they can eagerly call you to get some of your product or service? That's a prime example. And so passing, you know, most of us were taught that especially in the beginning. So with that said, today I'm learning that you can have all the tools in the shed you want to have, but that won't matter if you don't have a good relationship with God, the Creator, with yourself, and with others. That means, you know, that's mean everything starts with you. That's what that means. Everything starts with you, period. You must invest in yourself at all times, especially if you're an aspiring network marketer. There is actually 5 aspects of personal development. So let's talk about them real briefly because I gotta go, okay? 1 is spiritual, 2 is physical, 3 there's mental, 4 emotional, and last but not least, 5 is social. So in essence, it's like mind and body working together as one entity, not separately, okay? Remember that. So self-development is way more than what it seems to your mind. And a lot of y'all are so focused on the money that it's really ridiculous. And you're giving off a bad whatever about network marketing. Okay, so let's get to it. So there's 4 main stages of self-development to behold that I just want to make mention. 1 is actualization. 2 is self-discovery. Okay. 3 is, you know, development, and 4 is mastery. But we won't get into that right now. That's a different topic. So I want to talk about the actions you do daily is really what counts, okay? The actions you do daily is really what counts, especially if you're still a level 1 marketer. There's 3 levels in marketing. It's about your own commitment. At the end of the day, your very own commitment, okay? Self-growth and development takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of effort on your part. Not your sponsor, not your upline, not your company, not your spouse, not your kids, not none of that, or your best friend, okay? You are the key player in this. You are the key player at all times. So here's a few ways that you can reprogram from distractions that may show up and negativity and focus on self-development as often as you can, okay? You want to give yourself time. When distractions come, stay focused is the main thing. Now, as an entrepreneur, you have the freedom to create your own flexible schedule. Am I right? Okay. So you want to use that to your advantage. Okay. You can actually try getting up like an hour earlier than you normally do. Try starting with that. You know, running a business is a lot of work. It's not easy. And don't let nobody tell you that it's okay, because it's not. Making time for yourself as a business owner is also tough. Okay. But it's important to make time for self-care. You have to find ways to maximize your energy. Everything is energy. So focus on how you want to be, okay? Focus on how you want to be. Only you know that. And put effort in it as a human, Okay, so focus on things that you can do on your own that actually brings you closer to your goals. And you should have goals. You should have some type of goals. If you are intentionally in business or in network marketing, you should have goals. And if you don't, that's a problem. Okay, so focus on and invest in the things that you can add to your business so that it grows. You plant a flower, it doesn't grow overnight. Get involved in things that help you expand, that creates positive change physically, okay, socially, mentally, and spiritually. Okay, it's really like you're evaluating yourself at all times. And just knowing the reason for your motivation. That's it. If you know why it's important to you, you'll keep going. You'll keep going on a continuous growth journey, okay? Willfully. And believe it or not, but there are a lot of people stuck in their ways. Like they're on a time warp type of delusion. They're making up all these movie-minded stories in their head, and at some point, when you're a network marketing professional, you must connect to yourself. You must connect to yourself and find that inner peace on a more holistic, higher level. You want to be doing higher learning. Learn how to manage stress. You'll find that most leaders, they like to meditate for spiritual growth. They really do. There's a lot of apps these days that you can just use to get you started with meditation. All you have to do is go to the Play Store and download it and remind yourself to do it. Okay? The next aspect of self-development is physical. Now, this can stem around becoming more physically attractive, taking care of your body, using your products every day, or whenever you can remember. It should be every day. You want to be working out, if that's what you like to do, building your own confidence up in whatever way that means to you. You eating better, getting more sleep. Some of us don't sleep enough. Maybe updating or changing your style or your look. You know what I'm talking about? Now, of course, before deciding what exactly you need to work on, acknowledge and evaluate your strong points first, because this will encourage you to focus more on the areas where you can actually make improvements. Maybe it's growing your hair out. Maybe it's getting a new haircut, whatever it may be. Okay, moving on. Next, there's intellectual growth, referring to the way you think and learn. You want to start off by just studying some trends and staying updated in your profession as a whole. Okay, stay plugged in. Read, listen to podcasts and audios, seminars, webinars, etc. Whatever it takes to bring more value to yourself. Okay, you want to create days where you reset and just take a break to regroup and relieve stress. You can't be working. Skip a day or two of working and get out and live. Get out and live your life. Do the things you enjoy. Hang out with the people you enjoy and come back with more energy. You'll have more energy, enthusiasm, and then you'll also have new experiences when needed, that you can share with your team if you have one and stuff like that. Doing these things may afford you the ability to, like I said, meet new people, get new friends who feel the same way you do, about becoming a better person by expanding your knowledge and your growth, offering something to the world. Okay? It's all really for your own health and your own well-being. I get that now. It's for your own health and well-being. You have to develop a work-life balance for yourself that makes you feel good, that others can sense and feel inspired by. If you're experiencing any type of work overload, which would be anxiety, or having trouble focusing, or you snappy, or you may need, you just might need to just take a break from people. You might just need to retreat. I don't know. Only you know your situation. You can't till the ground forever and ever without giving the ground room to grow, rest, time, and space to grow, right? So when you plant seeds, you water it, and then you let it grow. Isn't that what farmers do? They don't just keep on keeping on rushing whatever it is to grow. Same with yourself. Bad sleep patterns, irritability, mood swings, micromanaging a team of adults, who can take care of themselves, are all key indicators that you need time for you. Okay, so let's move on to the next aspect of self-development, which is emotional health. If I'm talking loud, I do apologize. There's cars going by and stuff. I just want you to hear me. I hope you can hear me. But anyways, emotional health, the way you manage your feelings and the way you react to certain situations is vital in network marketing, because you will have times. Things are going to come at you. So learning how to be a thought leader and being in control of yourself and being able to minimize conflict and issues that may come up with either your prospects, your customers, your team, your family, your whoever. If you have any of this, it takes practice. You have to give yourself a break and let yourself know you are a work in progress, continuously learning and growing. It's practice. You don't want to be too critical with yourself or with other people, especially if you have a team, by being open and reactive to feedback without taking it so personal. I mean, this can go really deep, this one title. You can't be too thin-skinned in business and network marketing and build up you really have to build up some emotional muscle when it comes to dealing with other people. Because if you want success, you really do have to work on your own humility in order to be able to maintain healthy relationships, both with you want to be able to maintain healthy relationships both personally and professionally. Okay. And the last aspect is social development. Now let's talk a little bit about social development. This involves working on and improving your communication skills. And yes, communication is a skill to be mastered. Okay. Becoming a clear speaker who knows how to get your message across to others, being an active listener, being insightful and expansive with your knowledge, okay? That only you can gain, Knowledge is only powerful when you apply it, okay? We all have different learning styles. I get all that. We have different learning styles. Some of us are hands-on, some of us are, whatever. So you want to learn all that you can and then teach it to interested volunteers. Because that's all really network marketers are, is volunteers. Or if you're a distributor or whatever you want to call it. Okay, but that's, like I said, that's a whole different topic as well. Okay, so let's stay focused here. Remember, your efforts produce change. Your efforts produce change. So focus on becoming a professional student in this business. That's where you start. Continuously working at improving your own self-image, whatever that may be. Right? But most importantly, you want to stay positive, and lean towards positivity, because it can take time to learn about yourself. It takes time. And there may be times you want to just give up and do something else. You'll have those battles, okay? Like going back to that boring, mediocre lifestyle that you were living before. And who wants to do that? They say if you love something, let it go, and it comes back to you, it was meant to be. If it keeps coming back to you, well, you know that you're where you're supposed to be. Now, when it comes to social growth, you focus on creating increased positive interactions and experiences, online and offline. Okay, so never look for someone to You know, never look for someone to invite you into their circle and all of that bull crap. You know, you can create your own circle with like-minded people, and you know, it doesn't feel forced, or it doesn't feel coerced, and you feel at home. Okay, you will have the ability to expand your social circle as well to your own liking. That improves and not diminishes your self-esteem. You want to do this in fun ways. The profession of network marketing should feel fun and not stressful. Okay? It shouldn't be this super bad experience. Okay? One-sided. It should not be one-sided and just full of discrepancies. Okay? Whether it's for making new friends, dealing with disagreements, doing different tasks, and just overall, just being able to interact with others and get referrals. That should all still have a more positive impact on your well-being if you're doing it the right way. You should feel good about it, not bad. Most women know we spend most of our time, worrying about this, worrying about that, and meeting others' needs, while we're somehow neglecting our own needs. It's time that we stop feeling, well, by all means do you, but you must remind yourself that it's okay to focus on your own growth. It's okay, so that you can continue to pour into others. If your cup isn't overflowing, you got a lot more work to do. Okay? And you'll know when your cup is overflowing. And you should never, ever let the word "I'm bored" fall out of your mouth when your cup is overflowing, because you should be able to pour into others gracefully. Okay? Never let no one make you feel bad or guilty about, taking care of your own needs, taking care of yourself, ladies and gents. The whole business and profession of network marketing, the whole idea is getting to a place where you can work well with others in a graceful way. And then once you do, build a team or whatever, if you don't have one yet, some of y'all got massive teams, but this message is geared towards whoever I'm talking to, and you will know when I'm talking to you because this message will resonate with you. But if you don't have one yet, you'll be better equipped to solve problems and complete tasks like a pro. Okay? All these aspects mentioned are skills that have to be learned, okay, and mastered. These are skills that you can learn and master. Okay? You can't sit around depending on your sponsor. You can't sit around hoping your upline will help you. Your company wants you to show them, etc. So you got to start thinking about, you lead by personal example. Okay? This is something anyone can duplicate. And lastly, and I'm about to get off this, lastly, you want to be serious. Okay? Don't treat self-development like it's a joke or it's not that important, because it is. It's very important. Okay? And I'm learning that more and more as I go. Okay? So, again, we got to make this fun, y'all. Okay? Use social media. Technology is here and it's rapidly growing. You might as well just get involved with social media and do what it do. Okay? Everybody and their grandmama is online now. Okay? You have a wide audience now. Okay? Invest in a mentor if you have to, or just find someone, you admire, and, get you a a virtual mentor of, anyone that, if you don't have the money to invest, just follow their lead. Network marketing is about positive change for the better, not for the worse. Your life is supposed to get better and better with time. Do your research. Do research on whatever it is that you want to learn about. There's plenty of information now about almost anything. Don't treat your friends like business prospects all the time, and they should be automatically supporting you. And if they do not support you, are they really your friend? Are they really your friend, child? So be consistent. Push yourself to do the work, even when you don't feel like it. And there will be days you don't feel like it. And that's when you really have to stay motivated. Okay, so stay focused on your goals, aim higher, think bigger, and focus on accomplishing things that need to be done. You know what needs to be done, so do it. You know what I'm saying? Because as you grow and develop as a person, you'll become even more capable. Does that make sense? You'll become more capable. So stop dwelling and focusing on things that keep you down and don't inspire you. Okay? Expect more from yourself instead of, you know, others, and watching someone else's life all day, every day, and, you know, living this pity party and stuff, you know, because that's what makes you miserable. Comparison kills more dreams than anything. You know, so get busy and start creating the life you imagine. You get the idea. And just dive head first into self-development. Become a better you. All right, so that's all I have for you right now. Just wanted to share that with you on today. Hope you got some value, some type of value out of this message. And I will be coming back with more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching. Peace. Trail.